Welcome one and only to Pyro's review video of Exoprimal. So basically, the giant dinosaur named the Dominic will randomly spawn on both teams. You use that to invade the enemy team's dimension and to kill them and to distract them while you complete objectives. Now this game does have customization. The downside about it is you either get war chests from playing matches and leveling up randomly, or you have to always save up in-game currency to buy skins and skin packs. And this game does feature two game modes. The PvP game modes basically you play the game normal, right? And at the end of the matches you fight against the enemy team players while doing the same objectives. The PvE game mode, you're doing the same objectives, you're on the same timer, you just don't have to worry about fighting the enemy team at the end of the match to win. One fun thing I like about this game, guys, is that even though you click a class at the beginning of the match, even in the game, you're still able to switch classes or switch mechs to a different mech if you don't like the one you're playing while you're still alive in the match. Any match you play PvE or PvP, once you progress through the match enough, you're going to fight one of these guys. It could be 4 different types of dinosaurs. Your goal here is to survive, to kill it. Once you do all that, you either have 1 more mission left or 2 more missions left to do. And then after that, depending on what game mode you chose, you'll either be fighting the enemy team while doing the same objective, or you'll be just worrying about dinosaurs and trying to race your objective to the completion. The last mission objective can be random. Sometimes it could be a coal mission where you get to kill a certain amount of dinosaurs in a certain time frame. Sometimes it could be data key escort. It could be different types of game modes. For the last mission, it could be random. It's not always the same thing. Data key, I think the other one's called extermination. It could be we have to fight the enemy team and kill them, like a team deathmatch style thing. But I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard about it. But as I was saying, the last mission could be just about any objective, really. And as you guys are going to see in a second, I'm about to tame a Dominic. Randomly they'll spawn like that, a little like hologram. You pretty much need to find it, hold your button on it, and then it's going to randomly spawn you in the enemy's dimension. If you're playing PvE, it's going to spawn you in their dimension. If you're playing PvP, they're going to be close by to you, so it just pretty much will teleport you over to them. And these things are no joke. They are extremely powerful and extremely broken. Each one has its own special ultimate ability and especially special ability. T-Rex can charge, it can lunge, it can smack you with its tail, body ram. This one has the horns, so it can do a full thrust ram. And then its ult, I haven't used it yet, so I'm not 100% sure. I think it's just like a horn charge where it like charges at you and it does a massive amount of damage. And if you guys haven't realized, either you are able to revive teammates if you get a chance, that is. As you guys can see, there is PvP in this game. I'm getting a mix of Anthem and Overwatch 2 from the PvP in this game. I've been playing this game for about 8 hours now. I think there's a mix of like Overwatch and Anthem mixed into it. You guys probably can see people on my team that have the letter C in front of their name. I think those are Capcom and employees, but I'm not 100% sure. Or developers, I think. I don't know though. One other good thing I like about this game is that once you're dead, you're not permanently dead. You can respawn. You can come back, your whole team could die, and you all will still respawn, which is one positive thing about this game. So for my favorite character, I'm going to have to say is this giant heavy guy with the minigun, as you guys can see me running around with. He is broken as hell in close and medium range. He's one of the tank classes. He has 900 health. The shield guy I was using earlier has 1,000 health, but he has no long-range weapons. But yeah, PvP in this game is really, really fun, especially if you have a good team that knows how to use their abilities, is extremely good with combat, stuff like that. Overall, I'm going to have to say this game is really, really good and a very fun game. My final verdict on the game, guys, is that I don't like how some of the mechs are locked behind with level 30 or 40, or how there's pay to win the game. I know you could probably pay to win or pay packs, battle passes, stuff like that to get some of the mechs that are pretty broken early on in the game. That's one thing I don't like. But aside from all of that, I think the game's a pretty solid game, honestly. Another thing I don't like is how you have to play the same map over and over, about like 5 times just to unlock the story data wheel thing, to progress the story, to unlock more maps. That's another thing I don't like. My final verdict on the game is I'm going to rate it at a 4 out of 10. It's pretty fun. I suggest you guys play it. Pyro Play signing out.